Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back here, another video. Hope everyone's well, if you are. Nothing much else to say, but yeah, I was thinking if this video ever does become monetized, if I ever manage to make it monetized and it does make any money, I will donate any of that money towards supporting black women in the fields I've been talking about, on the fields I am talking about. So for instance, funding black women's ambitions in terms of like things like being inventors or business people or whatever else, to sort of fund some of those costs that it might take to help them, for instance, investing in businesses and that sort of thing. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to crack on with my list, as I say, continuing on from part one. Hope people out there will enjoy it. Please let me know what you think at the end of the video, and I appreciate any of the likes, obviously, and sharing the video. And again, if you do help this, then if you do help this video and I manage to monetize it, get enough views, I can donate any profits I make or any money I make towards helping black women in business and things like that, or whatever other aspirations they have. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the list. So number 11, again, I would love to celebrate and support and encourage, celebrate the black women who have been in these fields, and also acknowledge and celebrate them, and also hopefully that will inspire more to go into these fields, such as inventing things, becoming inventors, basically, investors, innovators, ideas people having those sort of confidences, anything sort of creative or change the world for the better, and that sort of thing. So thinking outside the box and networking together. So black women's networks in business, inventors, helping black women become inventors, and learn from each other, and also learning to invest, and that sort of thing. Number 12, I would love to hear any mentors who will help black women around the world, including in Africa and America and all over the world, to reach their full potential, like people who have done well in their field, who want to mentor black women, whether they're black women themselves or other people who have done well in their field. And it'd be great to see black women mentoring each other, networking together. And also I'd love to hear if any people who black women can look up to as mentors in the future as well, and how they can mentor also those black women. When they're empowered, they can mentor their own families, including especially their own children, and that sort of thing. 13, I think one of the problems with empowering, or fem-powering as I often call it, women, any type of women in developing countries or in developed countries all around the world, is that a lot of people say, to be honest, in women's nature, I don't know if you would agree with this, but they do say in women's nature, they normally seek out wealthier or more successful partners to marry or whatever. So I think that is one of the dilemmas or difficulties, because I think a lot of women think that they can focus on their career and do better in life, and then which is great to see, but I think because of that, arguably women's nature to seek a wealthier, richer, more successful partner would make it difficult, because I think, although I believe in an abundance mindset, I think that the world still has, even if there's a lot of things in the world, and it's still quite a big world in many ways. I know they say it's a small world, but it's kind of a big world. But at the same time, there is a finite amount of resources, not an infinite amount. So if more women become financially empowered, there is that dilemma I've got, that I think that it will be a bit more difficult, quite difficult, for women to find wealthier partners. So there is that dilemma, but I don't know if I should have included that, but just being honest about that one. So that is a bit of a dilemma. I also hope to listen to issues facing black women or the black community generally, and that sort of thing. Number 14, on that note about issues or problems or challenges that the black community, and especially black women, might face, I hope to, as well as listening to them, I hope to look at how to seek solutions to those problems, work on solutions to those problems that black women face, whether that's discrimination or whatever other problems they might face that other people like myself wouldn't have known, but they can discuss what sort of problems they face and how to solve those problems. Number 15, again, I would love to listen to the aspirations of black women, and maybe things like what I've talked about, like in point 13, where I said that people do say in women's nature or female nature, they do want to seek richer partners. So if they become financially empowered, how would they deal with perhaps not having someone who can provide them, having to either go Dutch or even having to become the provider? Would that be a problem? And that sort of thing. Hope that makes sense, as with all my points. But again, I would love to hear from or listen to Black women's aspirations. And again, I welcome any people to comment in the comment section, but especially Black women themselves, because they can tell their own personal perspectives. Number 16, I would love to also have a think tank and a network to discuss what are the best ways to empower fem-POWER Black women. I say like politics, business and technology, STEM and things like that, because I think they're big areas of empowerment, but I'd love to hear other people with other ideas as well. Number 17, I would love to find out talents, Black women with talents, and how to nurture those talents and again help them to reach their full potential. Number 18, I would love for people to discuss what they think are some positive attributes of Black women and like say the offspring or children of Black women, like obviously sons and daughters, to discuss what makes them proud of their mum, or Black women generally talking about what makes them proud to be Black, or what makes proud to be Black women and that sort of thing. So hopefully hearing the positive traits of Black women and general empowerment, as I say, in all possible areas, including modelling, fashion industry and all sorts of different areas like that as well. Number 19, I'd love to empower also, again, fem-POWER Black women in terms of software development. So I'd love to see like the next Bill Gates or the next tech titans being Black women, especially from Africa, and generally having more Black women in tech generally, but especially in programming, coding, software development and things like that. And number 20, again, I'd love to hear from the issues what Black women face and what solutions there could be to such issues. So as ever, I hope this made sense and wasn't too controversial or whatever, and hopefully it will empower Black women in the future. And again, if I get lots of views and manage to monetize this video, I will donate all the profits made from these 3-part videos to supporting the fem-POWERment of Black women. And in the future, even hopefully people will donate to some Patreon or whatever, if I can make that in the future, and or whatever, and that can go towards helping Black women in business as well. So I don't personally plan to make any money from these particular videos, even if they do get to be monetized, which I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I hope it will eventually, just to help those communities, which will hopefully make me feel good, which will be my personal reward. Anyway, sorry for waffling, and as ever, I'd love to know what you think or hear what you think, and I'm out. Peace out.